Hey YouTube, what's up? I'm back guys and I'm going to bring you a multiplayer battle for the Napoleon Total War. It's 3 versus 3, let me pause for a while, it's gonna be very interesting. Okay, what we got? We got a game between my clan, Imperial Knights, versus the V.I.C.I.U.S clan and the V.I.C.I.U.S, I think, that's the whole name. The map is the Prussian hills, and what we got, let me start from us. Here we got Hellenic warrior, he's gonna play as Prussia and he's gonna be our right flank. This is me, here I'm gonna play as Ottoman Empire, I'm gonna be in the middle, and here is a Tool, he's gonna be our left flank and he's gonna command the army of France from the opposite side. We got 3 vicious players. One of them is David the Great. I don't recall the second one, sorry dude. And this is on the left far of the battlefield, V.I.C.I.U. He's gonna play as France, while the center is gonna be the Prussian army. Okay, let the game begin. Okay, we are rushing our cavalry units to try to hold and dominate the top of the reeds, but our opponents are going to do the same. You can see they got the French cav over here, where I got my C5 and my selector guards and my shooter cav up here. Hellenic, he's moving forward, he's going to deploy around here, and V.I.C.I.U. is gonna meet him around here. I think V.I.C.I.U. he's gonna hold his ground around here. He's gonna play a defensive strategy, while he got the mobility. He got plenty of shooter cav. He got, I think, 5 or 6, something like that, so he can send his horses anywhere in the battlefield and where his teammates need support. Okay, the third player of the V.I.C.I.U.S clan, he's playing France, as I said before, and he's pushing forward. He's going to try to take this side of the map, and he's pushing forward his troops. Over here we got the first engagement, or not. Nope. Okay, he tried to attack to this chasseurs as well, but to stop his forces he got some chasseurs, yes, and voltigeurs. No, there are voltigeurs, all of them. Did he deploy stakes? Yep, he did. So this way he will make sure that the enemy cav won't come from the side and try to harass his troops, while I'm deploying my troops here in the center. And there is a small fight over here. I tried to deploy some stakes over here with my rifles, but I took shots from the Prussian light infantry. You can see them back there. By the way, this is a very tricky area, because you can see that we are shooting each other, but there is a terrain that cover both parties from taking direct shots. Okay, Hellenic here, what he's doing? Okay, he's deploying his light infantry. He got superiority in light infantry, but you know, voltigeurs, these damn son of a bitches, they are very hard to die. They are behind stakes, and they got overall very good morale, so it's very hard to kill them. You can spend all your ammunition trying to kill them, and they can be still alive in the end of the day. Okay, some here, some we got another stakes from their opponents. You can see that Prussia choose to play a very defensive part over here. You can see that they're actually circling this open area, so if I might try to come out from here, I will take shots from all directions, while my men, they will lose time until they deployed correctly. But I have the high ground, so I'm gonna stay put for now, and I'm gonna see later what I'm going to do, and anything serious. Okay, let's see from a panoramic view what's going to happen. Okay, we are from the opposite side from here, while V.I.C.I.U.S they are from the side. So Tool, you can see that he's holding back his flank. He wants these guys to come and to try to push a little bit forward, while he got his 4 light infantry here in a very solid formation, and he's fighting these voltages. But you can see that the casualties, they are not so bad because of the terrain. Okay, let's see. Yes, sorry about the camera. They do not have a very clear line of sight, so this works better for this guy, because Tool, maybe he's spending ammunition to all his 5 light infantry, while this guy he's spending just 1. So we got a couple of militias here that are going to attract all the first volleys from the enemy lines, while we got a young guard around, and we have what's this? A 4 units left flank here. They're trying to hold the area around, and we got Prussians. They're trying. No, Tool, he's very. Yes, he's going to attack his Prussians versus the. What's this, old guard? Oh, he's gonna stop. What's going on? What's going on? Probably he stopped. Yeah. Oh, he changed target. Yeah. Probably. What's going on? Yeah. We got foot infantry squares from the old guards. We have 3 here. That's a quite good firepower. Though Tool, he lost a couple some men here, approximately 8. So he managed to push these old guys to form squares, and now he's pushing with his Swiss foot. 2 of them, 3 Swiss foot. Now the opponents are gonna reposition themselves over here. And what we got French reinforcements. Tool, he's gonna send all his cover around, and he's gonna send his cuirassiers into the fight. And now he's gonna advance his 3 Swiss foot. And what we got squares from the old guards. Yes, Tool, he's getting too close to the old guards, and now his French cav is gonna follow him. I think there is a small something went wrong here. You can see that Tool got something strange here, and I think these old guard, they're shooting up these dudes, the horses, not the enemies. But here we got the counter charge from this militia. They're going to try to charge these guys or walk as a shield, something like that. Probably the old guards are gonna shoot them in the back, and they will die in no time. But we got French reinforcements. French cavalry is coming. Yes, indeed, there is coming. So there is a big fight here. Now we got a French civil war. Tool, he's trying to break the old guards. They're still holding, but they have 84 here. They got 67 there. That old guard is in a big trouble. Though our horses are losing morale. And another 2 horses are coming back there, another 2 over there. Totally they're reinforcing with 6 of them. And here is my reinforcements. My C5 cavalry is here to help my buddies attack. I'm gonna make a direct charge to this old guard. They lost the square, and that's very good news for me. And my C5 cavalry, they can really do a big deal of damage to that old guard. You can see that they're down to 71 men. And here there is a whole fucking situation. You can see that Tool got his horses up here. They're trying to fight old guards and the enemy horses. Someone is losing morale, probably our horses, yes. And the second bad news for us is that the V.I.C.I.U.S team, they're reinforced with plenty of the French cavalry. Over here, the fight is furious here, but Swiss foot, they're still holding, and I'm trying to harass these dudes as long as I can. Here, there is another mountain Nizams from a part, a second reinforcement, while the third is coming, and it's back there. There is no, they're gonna be here very soon. So We got some injured old guards, and we lost some cavalry units, but I still keep harassing these old guards, and I'm not sure if I open fire with small organisms because probably I forgot to shoot them. Oh, my dudes here, they're dead. Okay, they're very dead. Let's see what's going on from this point of view. Okay, all the fights here, that's why I'm not going to the other sides. Let me open the minimap. Yes, you can see everything is quiet here, but all the battle is on the left flank, and we're gonna watch Tool and probably David the Great here fighting each other, while both players are gonna be supported by both teams. Okay, this is my Selector guards. These dudes are very good. Yes, indeed, they are very good, but they are only one, and there is 4-5 at least enemy cavalry units. But the good thing, as you can see, is that these old guards, they can't really form squares. So I decided to sacrifice two of my cavalry units to charge and destroy these guys, the old guards, and that will be a very good hit from our part. But this is a very good a very good move from the vicious Prussian player. He saw the gap between our lines, and he's moving his what's this, the V.I.C.I.U.S against our front player Tool over here, and Tool got his general staff alone. We don't have any cav units around or units to spur and try to hold them to kill these dudes. Oh, there's a Hussar unit as well. So you can see now that the tide of the war is turning to the V.I.C.I.U.S, because though we managed to destroy the old guards, and we are suffering casualties from that very good move from this Prussian cavalry. So Tool is going to turn his light infantry over the side, and he will try to shoot as many as he can back there. I will sacrifice my horses, and at least I'm waiting for Tool to kill some enemy cav from that side. Okay, be right back with you, ladies and gents. I see movement here, and we got Hellenic warrior. He's trying to fight V.I.C.I.U. over here, but V.I.C.I.U. he has a very good defensive position, and stakes. No, not stakes at all. He's keeping him busy. Yes, because V.I.C.I.U. has half of his cavalry units on the other side, so he's winning the fight, but he does not doing an impressive job. I think he will kill the French lights at the end of the day. And let's see. Okay, let me open the picture. Okay, we got real problems here because Tool's general is ready to die, and he will, because he's surrounded from enemy cavalry units. There are 5 at least over there, and we got only one young guard here and some Votizes to try to fight back these enemy cavalry units. So watching Tool having serious problems on his left flank and cavalry into his left, so I decided to send my reinforcements and stretch a little bit my forces so I can cover more areas. So I'm taking in charge of this place while there is an old guard here by Tool, and I'm pushing 2 of my units over here, and we got Tool fighting on the other side, while our opponents, they have 1 militia there and Swiss foot, but there is a problem of the cavalry. They still got plenty of cavalry units, and these guys, they can be a really pain in the neck. Serious problems for us. Though we got 1 young guard here, they will try to defend our forces from the enemy French cavalry, but they are not enough. Yes, they are not enough. That's a very big problem for Tool forces. So I'm gonna play a little bit here with my light infantry. I'm gonna pick targets, and I'm gonna try to have a very solid line, because I want to send reinforcements whenever they need it. Okay, from the opposite side, Hellenic stop his advancing. because he got horses over here. He's sending his horses at the right time because we don't have cavalry forces around and we need some. And Tulu, he got a young guard. Two young guards are trying to hold and fight these dudes, which they are inside the trees. They will have a very good position. So Hellenic probably he will wait to shoot from these guys to shoot, and he will charge his horses. Overall, the French cavalry is better than ours, though. I think if Hellenic will play them smart, he can win the cavalry fight. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Okay, I'm repositioning my men. I keep feeding the left flank while I'm awakening my middle. I'm holding here. You can see that I'm stretched all over the battlefield. I'm covering a huge area, and I'm trying to help Tool around. Okay, let's see what's going on. Oh, we got another civil war here. Prussian Cav versus Prussian Cav. We got Hussars versus Hussars. We got the upper hand. I think we got more possibilities to win because these guys are next to our lines, and Tool he's being harassing from the enemy French shooter Cav. He doesn't have any other choice but to form squares when these guys come around, but these guys, they're coming, they shoot and they go. That's a very good tactic. Okay, because they are pushing over our left flank, we decided to push our center, and because we don't want them to have the time and the luxury to use this cav over there, because Tool he is weakened as we speak, and we told each other it's a very good time to really make a very good hard press over here, but we have to pull back. At least my bazooks, because they got some live hussars around and they charged to my bazooks, and I didn't want them to be killed from that cavalry unit. Someone is leaving. Yes, probably someone is dead. I'm not sure who. Probably one of our guys. Yes. Okay, Tools, he still got a one on guard here. Cause these guys are real badass. And here I formed the square at the really last moment. I suffered some casualties while Prussian player is gonna pull back his hussars. He's not going to leave them there. Okay, so because they have already position and there is a big danger from my part to get slaughtered. You see that I had a couple of minutes ago a full unit, and now I got 66 men, and I decided to pull my troops a little bit back. I'm sorry, and to try to rearrange and coordinate my attack with Tool. Okay. We have some good news and bad news from here. We've managed to push back and kill most of the French foot infantry and light infantry units, and now we are pushing our troops, but they have a superiority in cavalry. They still got 6 cavalry units back there, while we have Lennox backup with Cav and one of mine. But we decided to push our foot infantry forces, so we might take a chance and try to make a full-scale charge attack over this area. So we have another problem. These guys, they're into our rear, and we do not have many cavalry forces to hold them back. So Hellenic is gonna pull his 2 hussars behind our safety of our lines, while I'm gonna take my general, my brave Basha, in a safer place, because I don't want to get charged by that French forces. Okay, let's see what's going on the other side of the battlefield. Nothing much. There's too much quiet over here. Hellenic and V.I.C.I.U.S, they're trying to support us on the other side of the battlefield. I'm still holding my main core of the army here, and I let my Prussian opponent here to spend ammunition over this hill. Okay. Now we are going to try to take our forces out of there. I'm gonna send my Nizams, I'm gonna send my bazooks. Okay, they gave us the first volley, but here's the cards. They're gonna leave me all this area open. So there is a clear passage for my bazooks, yes, to charge to these foot guards on the rear. Maybe they can do a big, yes, that's the spirit. Yes, I caught them off guard while my other bazooks are gonna charge here. I'm gonna set all my available forces to attack over here. Hellenic is also around. He got one musketeer unit. Foot guard is coming to approach and try to help us here. We got the badass old guard fighting these musketeers with these guys. They don't have any chance against the old guard, and we got Hellenic support with his cavalry. He will try to mess around with the enemy lines, but V.I.C.I.U.S, he's gonna send his what's this? His Cheval. He caught Tool off guard, and he did a very good damage there. There's no square formation from Tool. There is a panic over there. Yes, you can see that. Okay, we are pushing on the left. You can see that this is our forces. We are pushing them here. We are pushing them over there. We are pushing them on the center, and that will make our opponents fall back. While I will try to save my cav, and I will form two squares, and I will try to eliminate the enemy French cavalry, which is too close to our ranks, a third square from apart. While my bazooks, they are trying to eliminate this Prussian, what's this? Probably musketeers. Yes, musketeers. Over here there are 2 versus 1. Though the bad news for me is that my bazooks, they will get charged from these shells to the rear, to the backs, and that's gonna cost them morale, and overall they're gonna shatter. Okay, V.I.C.I.U.S, they are reorganizing their defenses. They got an old guard here. That's bad news. Our old guard is dropped to 42 men. Though I got by mountain nizams. I'm not going to use them right now because I need some kind of support for these 2 units. This is in the limit to form square, while the other can't form square. But Hellenic, he does. He sent one of his foot guards, but these guys are exhausted, and we need time for these guys to get rested. Meanwhile, the V.I.C.I.U.S, they're gonna send up to meet our old guard, and for sure they're gonna destroy us. They are 88, we are 49, 39, 30. What the fuck? Okay, but here we are holding the flank, and I got some reinforcements. I got 2 units, and 2 got another 2, so I'm gonna provide him cover. Yes, indeed. But we got another bad news. This French cavalry is denying of dying. Yes. So I got 1 depleted unit. I was willing to charge to this French enemy lines, but I was charged by the Cheval. Our old guard is dead, and here is a gap between our left flank and our center forces. Okay. Meanwhile, these V.I.C.I.U.S guys, they are playing their cavalry pretty good. You can see that they are making crucial strikes, and then they are taken away because they do not want them to sacrifice them, and they want them to hold as long as they can during the battle. Okay, you can see that from the blue dots, the big fight is around here. Okay. So I'm gonna push another 2 of my reserves here. I'm gonna send them into the battle. Me and Lenin want to press the enemy center, but there is a problem here because Though we got the foot guards and my mountainisms, we are keeping them as reserves. You can see these guys are losing morale because the old guard is approaching, but I'm gonna take them back and I'm gonna send my general staff around, so because I need morale versus the old guard. Okay. Here is a small micro mistake from my part. Actually, it's bigger than small because I forgot to open fire with this foot infantry. And let's see. Okay, Lanik is sending another unit here to reinforce. I'm gonna get charged by this French cavalry. Actually, the target is my general staff. Yes. Come on, Athenian, take young Ibrahim out of there. Don't let him die. Come on, save yourself, man. Save yourself. I lost 4 men already. Come on, save yourself, man. Save yourself. Okay, while I'm trying to save my push general, our left flank is advancing while their right flank is retreating. I'm gonna use my mountain exams. You see this old guard, yes, and there is these dudes, the foot guards. Come on, Hellenic, form the square and try to kill that French cavalry, please, man. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna use my mountain exams to charge to these poor musketeers. They can't form square, yes, but my poor Nizam foot infantry around here is in a big trouble. Probably they're gonna die soon. Yes, unfortunately, my friend, they're gonna die. And here is I can't distinguish who is who. Okay, I think this is a Lennox. Yes, and here is a small flanking move. Yes, from the V.I.C.I.U.S Prussian player. I didn't notice that during the fight because. No, Prussian versus Prussia, it's very easy to confuse. So no, I switched my off-power tool mode and I'm shooting these guys finally. And the bad news, what's going on? Why these guys are not charging to our troops here? Okay, probably they was confused as well. Okay, that will give Hellenic the time to open fire with his musketeers. These guys are tired, but they can do the job for us over here. And meanwhile, I'm trying to... Yes, the Polish Legion is history as we speak, and I still got one Nizam foot infantry. I'm gonna stop firing because I want to save my mountain Nizams. And these guys now, they're gonna pull out, they're gonna retreat and reform lines around there. Okay, we've managed to push the left flank back. We've managed to push them from the center, and they're still holding over here. They still got a defensive side over here, but now we are pushing real hard, and I think they're gonna leave them there only for because they want to delay us. They don't want to take this forest immediately, and if we take that forest and they will get out, that automatically will give us the advantage of the cover, cover trees, etc, etc. We told about that plenty of times. Okay, blue dots is us, you can see from the minimap. Red dots is our opponents. Let's go panoramic. I want to cover as much as I can. Okay, let's see what they got. They got a one Swiss foot there and an old guard. How many the old guard are? There are 45, but they're still a very capable, fightable unit. They still got Chaussette Saval, 15 the number, so totally this is one unit, 45. They got the general staff and the second general staff. Who's dead? Who's dead? Oh, the tone. Okay. They got musketeers, 2 of them. The 8th Life Regiment is still around. 2 Prussian light infantry. The second one has 2 chevrons. And here is our forces. Okay, we don't have cavalry. I got only these mountainizams. I got one foot infantry here on the left and a young guard with 63 men. We got a Hellenic with foot guards, musketeers, and second musketeer, and a Prussian light infantry. A full unit. Are they tired? No, they're winded. Okay, I got my light infantry unit. I got 2, 3, 4 foot infantry here. My general staff. I got my rifle unit over here, while Hellenic still got his musketeers, foot guards, and a Prussian light infantry over here, watching over the left French flank. He got foot guards there, and a Prussian light infantry. Yes. So Hellenic, he will try to take this forest. Yes. While we're trying to get a light infantry, engage the enemy light infantry over there. Come on. I forgot my rifles back there. These guys are gonna be very useful as we speak. Okay, we're approaching from this side, while now Hellenic, he's holding the 3 quarters of the fighting area. Okay, let's see what probably there is a hidden unit around. V.I.C.I.U. has 1 Voltigeurs back there. He might use them to make some sneaky shots over to our Hellenic forces, and he's gonna use his old guards. He got old guards. He's gonna place them inside this forest, and he's gonna take them back here out of the light infantry units range. Let's see what's going on. No stakes. Yep, no stakes. Okay, now I'm gonna fast forward. Okay, back again. So I think we got the numbers as we speak. Yes. So let's see from first person point of view. The line of sight is so bad that actually we are shooting the ground over there. Here I'm gonna try to nail these dudes by charging them, but my dudes was cowards and they quit the fight. Good news for us? Yes, good news. Probably this guy's gonna get in range and they're gonna get shot by our troops. No, they took them back. Okay, let me close the minimap. We don't need it now. So they rearrange their units. We got Swiss foot, and these 45 old guards. We got a young guard back there and Nizam foot infantry. I got my cav, but we are 2 versus 3 outnumbered, so I'm gonna pull a little bit. My dudes back here. I don't want them to be exposed to the enemy French flank. Though the old guy has only 45 men, they're capable to fight my men, and my general staff is on the other side, so I don't want them to lose them. Okay, we're gonna have some dogfight here with our light infantry units. Okay, they're shooting and they're retreating. No, they're going to retreat because Hellenic's flank is approaching. Yeah, they do not want them. Okay, I'm gonna send my rifles. Probably these guys are depleted. Yes, they are depleted, and now we are going to move forward. We got Switchfoot, Voltizers. Actually, I'm gonna use these guys as a mid shield. Yeah, you see that the Switchfoot and the other Switchfoot, they are shooting to my mid shield. While no, I can use my Nizam foot infantry to approach, but this is a very sloppy attack. Yes, that wasn't my plan. I thought Hellenic he will deploy as well over there, but we didn't coordinate too good, and actually there's a big possibility for these guys to shoot my troops, though Hellenic is covering my troops pretty good, but I'm losing morale because I'm taking side shots from 2 units and I'm dropping too fast to 60 men. Now I have to retreat. Yeah, go back, run bitch, run like the wind to save yourselves. But these guys are going to target our light infantry. Yes, nice move from the V.I.C.U.S. We're going to form square. Yes, run back, Athenian. Your man is dying. Run back. V.I.C.U.S are holding over here, and we got the young guard. And Hellenic is rearranged his men, and now we are 5-3. Yes. So V.I.C.U.S, sorry about this. Saw that, and they are going to retreat a little bit. They are closing to the red line. That that won't be so good for them because that won't give them room for maneuvering. Okay. Now we're sloppy again. You see, I'm pushing my light infantry, depleted light infantry. I'm trying to charge this Switchfoot. Let's see. Okay, they killed some of their own men by charging that cavalry, but I'm not so fast. You see that my troops they are far away to support that attack. Okay, here I saw the gap. How many? 36. Okay, I'm losing morale. I'm hoping these guys they will last. No, damn it. Okay, I got plenty of units of my army out of ammo. Actually, these guys they are kiting. No. Okay, we are pushing. They are going back, and they use the cavalry to eliminate all these forces, and they will send that cavalry to stop Hellenic and my troops from marching forward and meet their French forces. Though that Nizam infantry is gonna get slaughtered over there. Yes, they are all alone, but at least they made the charge. Okay, the good news that we destroyed the cavalry. I am not sure if they have any units left. No, they still got one, but here we are approaching. You can see that we are shooting 2 versus 1. That's Switchfoot. They are taking heavy losses, so I have to rearrange a little bit my men because I do not want to shoot tool over the back, and the French flank is gonna turn the muskets and face these 2 units. Now we have to coordinate a little bit with Hellenic here. We are moving forward, and maybe that young will be exposed to the enemy fire, because you can see that I don't have room to maneuver, and I have to be very cautious because I do not want to shoot tool in the back. Okay, they are moving backwards. We are moving forward. We are still pressing here, but they have the numbers. Now it's a very good time for Hellenic to take all this flank and make a line here. He got the numbers and he can really destroy that flank, because the French enemy flank is retreating. This is a very good opportunity to press real hard that flank, and I saw the opportunity because you see this Switchfoot and that Voltigeurs, they can't really form squares, and I saw the opportunity to charge my general, but he was delayed by the French cavalry. By the way, that was the last cavalry in the game. So I was thinking, what the hell, man, Athenian, you don't have any more units, you got only one back there on the left, so charge your general and try to kill as many as you can. Yes, that will give time to Hellenic to deploy his men and trying to kill the enemy forces. Line of sight, not that good. over there, pretty good over here. Okay, he's doing a big deal of the damage over there. And let's see, what's this? Old guard. Okay, he got an old guard. He's trying to scare light infantry units, but Hellenic is going to send. He's going to respond to that move by sending one of his foot guards, and that will equalize the things over there, and maybe more for Hellenic because he got his Prussian light infantry. They still got ammunition, so he can concentrate all his firepower to that old guard and kill them, or at least do a real deal of damage. So we'll keep pushing here. I lost my general. Probably that dude, the coward, fled the battlefield. I can't see him around. So I charge my Nizam foot infantry. It's I don't know how that happened, but the French flank is still holding. They still got the men, and now they're trying to shoot our dudes over here. So it's time for Lenin to get his reinforcements into the game. He got 2 units back there. Oh, that's the general staff. So he's alone. Me and Tool, we are out of the game, and we got the vicious Prussian player. I'm not sure who this guy is. Maybe he's V.I.C.I.U.S, maybe he's David the Great, but I'm not sure at all. For sure this is V.I.C.I.U.S over there, and he's facing Hellenic. Hellenic, he still got plenty of numbers because he was keeping his forces as a reserve. I'm terribly sorry about the buttons, guys. Sometimes when I switch from my PC, which I play the game, to my laptop, which I record the game, this kind of shit happens. Okay, what do we have? Okay, these guys, okay, they are kiting. They are shooting and they retreat. They lost the general staff. Yes. That foot guards, they're under fire. They're dropped to 35 men. I'm not sure how many. Probably that old guard is dead. Yes, it's dead. So Hellenic, he still got foot guards, 2 of them there, because there are some hidden old guards over there. He got foot guards over there, another foot guard unit, and he still got his musketeers and some light infantry units. Okay, I'm gonna fast forward because I'm not going to. I don't want you to get tired. Okay. Okay, Lenny, he's trying to hunt them down. They got the flank over here. We are taking the swords. I think this light infantry, they are out of ammunition, so they will try to get charge of these dudes. They are now in range into Hellenic for 2 units, musketeers, and yes, the old guts. So that was a nice move from Hellenic. Now these guys are collapsing. All the French flank is collapsing, also the center, and they got only 1 unit here. They're gonna charge the general staff, and now Hellenic is gonna advance a little bit his flank to meet that Shushfoot. He's not fighting that area, that flank yet. Yep, he destroyed all the French forces around, and now he's going to surround the remaining French forces over that area. Okay, fast forward. Yep, You see, all got here hidden. Another, what's this? Voltizas, two of them. Maybe there is another unit here. So Atlantic, he will be very patient, and he's going to surround all of these forces, and he will not give them any chance to survive from this. They still got the general staff alive. Yes, but the Prussians are coming, and that was the game. So guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks to the V.I.C.I.U.S team for that wonderful game. Thanks to my guys for the wonderful game. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and hope to catch you soon in the near future to another Napoleon Total War game. So, thank you all for watching. Ciao.